I have gotten many requests after my how to install portrait mods video on how to install DCBurger's portrait mod for not only Stardew Valley, but Stardew Valley Expanded. So in this video, I'll show you how to install Stardew Valley Expanded, as well as DCBurger's portrait mod for not only the base game, but for Expanded as well. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you want to see more Stardew Valley mod spotlights. The very first thing you're going to want to do is follow my how to install SMAPI guide for my very first video, as having SMAPI ready is the first and most important step for this process to work. This next section is how to install Stardew Valley Expanded. So if you already have it installed, or you just want to know how to install DCBurger for the base game, feel free to use the timestamps below to skip to the next section. To install Stardew Valley Expanded, we're first going to go to Nexus and then go to the Stardew Valley Expanded page. Here we're going to go down to the install guide on GitHub. Here you'll see a list of required mods that you'll need to download, with the only one you can skip being SMAPI, since you should already have that installed at this step. You can go ahead and download Stardew Valley Expanded as well, and I also highly recommend to download Grandpa's Farm, as that's the recommended farm for Stardew Valley Expanded. Once you have all the mods downloaded, we're going to go to our mods folder, which you can find by going to your Steam library, right-clicking on Stardew Valley, go to Properties, Local Files, then Browse Files. If you don't see a mod folder here, you can run the game once with SMAPI installed to generate a mods folder. One pro tip if you visit this folder a lot is to create a shortcut for this folder by right-clicking on the mod folder, then creating shortcut. Then you can just throw it right on your desktop. With all the required mods downloaded, we're going to go to our downloads folder, or wherever you downloaded them to, and bring all the zip files over to the mod folder. For this next step, you can either use Windows default extract all and extract all the folders one by one, or if you have 7-zip installed, which I'll link down below, you can extract all the folders at once by highlighting them, right-clicking, and then selecting 7-zip, extract here. You can either leave the zip files or delete them after this step, it's up to you. That's all you need to download Stardew Valley Expanded. I would run the game at this step to ensure everything is working as it should before moving on to the next step. To install DCBurger for base game, we're first going to go to DCBurger's Nexus page. Under the required section, we're going to make sure we have PYTK downloaded, but rather than portraiture, we're instead going to ensure we have Content Patcher downloaded. So if you don't already, go to the Content Patcher's Nexus page and download that mod as well. It was required mod for Expanded, so if you downloaded Expanded in the step previously, you're all set. Download DCBurger's mod, but make sure you're downloading the version with CP in its name, which stands for Content Patcher. If you have Expanded downloaded, my mod of choice when it comes to DCBurger inspired Expanded portrait mods is Lunacat's DCBurger style portraits for SVE. Lunacat's mod requires all the same exact mods as the original DCBurger mod, so we're all set from that standpoint. Just download Lunacat's mod and make sure to download the version with CP in its name. From here, we're going to repeat the process of extracting our downloads like we did for Expanded. With all the required mods downloaded, we're going to go to our downloads folder and bring all the zip files over to the mod folder. For this next step, you can either use Windows default extract all and extract all the folders one by one, or if you have 7-zip installed, you can extract all the folders at once by highlighting them, right-clicking, and then selecting 7-zip, extract here. You can either leave the zip files or delete them after this step, it's up to you. And that should be all you need to download and install DCBurger and Lunacat's DCBurger inspired portrait mods for Stardew Valley and Stardew Valley Expanded. If there are any other types of mods or portrait mods you'd like to have installed, I made more generic guides for installing mods and portrait mods to Stardew Valley that you can find here. I'm Yoria, and if you want to have any mods spotlighted or guides created, just let me know in the comments below. I hope to see you again, but until next time, take care.